Well, it's about that time again. Bitcoin is either forming an absolutely gigantic bull flag with a target way higher up in the trend, which we're going to take a look at, or we're potentially on the brink of collapse with a target of roughly 39,000. We're going to look at both scenarios here today to give ourselves the best perceived edge to potentially crush it and get this crypto. So let's dive in and analyze what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Right now, we could see that we are at the make or break point here for Bitcoin. So let's waste no more time and get right down to it. And of course, before we begin, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for that. And if you are brand new, well, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So here we are, folks, right back inside the belly of the beast. Now, I hope you're seeing this right here. If you have that chart vision, that 2020 chart vision, you should see that this right here appears to potentially be yet another bull flag pattern formation. Now, for a bull flag to potentially be confirmed, per classical technical analysis theory, what we're looking for here is a breakout of this downward sloping resistance line, okay? On the daily time frame here, we would optimally and ideally like to see a daily candle body close above this resistance trend line. Now, if that does occur, the target here would be an extrapolated measured move of the size of the flagpole. Okay, we take that, we clone it over, we drag it over to the potential breakout point. Now, I say potential because it has not broke out yet. Maybe it doesn't break out at all. And we also don't know where it would possibly break out from. So we're just going to put it in the rough area right about here. We'll drag it down to the line. I just want to show you briefly that if this does break out to the upside, we still do have a nice potential target here, folks, up at about 75,000. Okay, so if we do see this happen again, and I say again because we have seen some absolutely crazy bull flags occur here on the Bitcoin price over the past several months at this point, right? We had one right here, boom, ripped up, had another one right here, boom, ripped up, one right here, boom, ripped up. So Bitcoin right now, all along this parabolic trend, has had a history of breaking out of bull flags. Of course, past performance does not indicate future results, but it is what it is, and there is potential for that to occur, in my opinion. Right. Now, in and of itself, this red range that I have outlined here is very interesting. Okay, this range was old resistance twice. And now, upon backtest down, it is potentially looking to act and form new support. So we have old resistance twice, now potentially turning into new support. This is classical technical analysis theory. I mean, this is the bread and butter. This is very basic, right? So if this actually occurs here and we do see this new support formed on top of this old resistance, my friends, a breakout of this bull flag grows more and more likely as time goes on, in my opinion, right? We're just looking for probabilities here, right? So if we are holding support above old resistance, to me, the probability for a bull flag breakout increases. And if we do see the bull flag break out, certainly a rip to a new all-time high, which would just be above 62,000, certainly increases. And then a break, if we get past 62,000, to the potential bull flag target of roughly 75,000 increases as well. And if you are appreciating and following along thus far, seriously, that thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you, and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin and crypto analyses. Now, one last thing before we move along to the potential bearishness here, with the target, which I'm telling you folks could possibly be down to 39,000. Oh, Kirby, we're never dropping again. The institutions are in now, Kirby. I kid you not, my friends, these degenerates with their $100 worth of Bitcoins. Little Jimmy and his $600 stimmy buying Dogecoin on Robinhood, yelling at the Don, "You, Kirby, you." My friends, right now, this is not a time to you, Kirby, you. This is a time in a parabolic uptrend. Keep this in mind, a parabolic uptrend. This is a time where you need to be thinking rationally, realistically, and looking at the possibilities in both directions. That's why I'm covering the bullish part here first, right? So the little angry degenerate moon boys don't get all upset right away, okay? We're going to finish off this segment here with one last piece of potential bullishness before we get into the possible downside, which shouldn't bother you, but I know it does because we're dealing with many newcomers in this space who, unfortunately, if it drops, are going to get wrecked because they have no plan. They have no potential strategy for if it drops. It's just moon, 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 Lambo, 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 or wrecked city, RIP. You get the picture. Let's get this crypto. The one last piece of bullishness here is the one-day Keltner channel. Okay, so here on the one-day Bitcoin chart, I have the Keltner channels pulled up. It's very simple. Okay, Bitcoin, this whole uptrend, has respected and maintained support at the bottom of the Keltner channel the whole way up. Sure, we wicked below it twice here, okay? But the candle bodies themselves closed above the lower line. If we switch to the line chart, which only accounts for candle body closes, not wicks, the visualization is greater, right? You see this. So this whole way up since our breakout down at roughly 10 to 12,000, Bitcoin has not fallen below, on the daily time frame in particular, the bottom line of the Keltner channels on the one-day time frame. Right now, this is looking quite promising to me because look at where the Keltner channel is right now. The bottom line, I kid you not, is right there in our area of potential old resistance now flipping into new support. You just can't make this stuff up. So we are seeing a potential double support built there while also squeezing potentially now into the apex of another bullish bull flag pennant formation. Let's get this crypto. I already discussed the target to the upside. If we break out of this bull flag, we do have the extrapolated move up to potentially 75,000. That would be my target if we close a daily candle body above here and we break above the $62,000 all-time high. Of course, it doesn't need to go up to the targets of the bull flag. That is just the target per classical technical analysis theory. In my opinion, let's get this crypto. Now, let's move along to the potential bearishness here. Folks, right now, this market, unfortunately, is extremely over exuberant, in my opinion. Okay, we certainly could be in the thrill or euphoria phase of this market cycle, as you can see here outlined on the Wall Street cheat sheet psychology of a market cycle. Now, for me, I've been in this market a long time, right? I've seen these cycles, my friends. As you know, the dawn has been up the mountain. The dawn has been down the mountain. And quite frankly, the dawn has also been everywhere in between. And you already know, but I have wined and dined with kings and queens. And I have slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, the dawn prefers the wine and queens every single time. So back to the chart here and back to business. With that being said, it really wouldn't surprise me for there to be a heinous drop at some point here. Now you see, there is definitely a case that Bitcoin does not break below this roughly 49K area. Hey, there's even a case it roughly doesn't break below 52,000 and keeps this bull flag potentially intact. There's a case for all of this. But now if we are to see for the first time Bitcoin close a daily candle body below the bottom Keltner line, which also could possibly coincide with us losing this horizontal range of potential support, right? So let's say that we drop here and we see Bitcoin drop below this box, right? If we start to close candle bodies right around here, okay, roughly down below 49,000, which would be tentatively at this time a loss of the bottom of the Keltner channel and a loss of my horizontal resistance / support range. My friends, if we start to close down here, this is where, again, the probability, in my opinion, of potential further downside action continues, right? And if that is in fact the case, there's really no other target for me besides our last all-time high peak and our double top retest here of resistance back down between roughly about 40,600 and 39,000. This to me is a realistic target if we drop below this level. right? In case you're new to charting and technical analysis and you're not really understanding why I keep saying the potential, the probability, right? Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. That's not the purpose of these videos. The purpose of these videos and the purpose of technical analysis in general is to look at the past action of traders to extrapolate how they could potentially act in a similar fashion again in the future. Note how they could potentially act in a similar fashion in the future. They do not have to, right? So what I'm seeing right now is that if we lose these areas that these speculators have essentially deemed as significant here, right, with all of this confluence, if we lose this region, right, then for me, all eyes are set upon the old area of confluence, right, which is down at about 40,600 down to about 39,000. Okay, and right now that may seem not really like that much, right? Well, the institutions are in Kirby. The institutions are in Kirby. My friend, right now, what I have to say is that this market, in my opinion, at some point is due for a correction. Whether or not we rip to a new all-time high first or not, this market needs to punish overly exuberant, possibly over-leveraged speculators inside this market. There needs to be another punishing correction, in my opinion. It'll never come, Kirby. All right, my friend, you keep saying that, right? You keep getting pumped up by all these Moonboy channels, whatever it is that they're shilling, right? The flavor of the week, whatever it is. My altcoins, Kirby. Wonderful. On this channel, in the house that Don Carbonaccio built, I will continue to be realistic here, right? That's why for the first half of the video, I showed the bullish stuff first, because if I showed the bearish stuff, many of these little James degenerates probably would have X'd out right away. This guy, their favorite term, right? This guy saying it could drop. My friend, just because you invested in Bitcoin at 56,000 does not mean that the price is not allowed to drop. In fact, the price could drop a lot. And that's why I'm showing you here on this stream, you need to have a plan for if the bull flag potentially breaks out. You also need to have a plan for if this fails and we potentially break down. That's called rational thinking. That is called rational trading strategy. You prepare for both the up and the down. You don't just pick a direction and say, I'm bullish, Kirby. I'm a hodler, Kirby. Trash, my friend. And if that's for you, great. You don't have to watch realistic trading channels, right? Go maybe Google a crystal ball Bitcoin channel, something like that, right? Maybe call up the psychic hotline, Miss Cleo from back in the day, right? Call her up and see where Bitcoin's going, all right? Let's get this crypto. And that's a joke, by the way. Don't be calling Miss Cleo trying to find out where Bitcoin is going, okay? It was a joke. Sheesh. So, my friends, on that note here, I hope you see that this is the proverbial powder keg moment. We're essentially squeezing into the apex of a very critical area, both to the upside with a target of potentially a new all-time high, and as high, in my opinion, per the flag poll, as high as possibly 75,000. If we break below the bottom of the Keltner, it would be the first time we have done so thus far, closing a full candle body below it on this entire breakout since roughly 12,000 USD for Bitcoin. Okay, keep your eye on this horizontal resistance range / new possible support range as well. And if we drop below there, it's just the probability for a potential drop down into this range here between 40,600 and 39,000 becomes a greater probability, possible chance, in my opinion. Let's get this crypto. So right now, my friends, if you've been enjoying, I know that I can be just a little bit harsh here on this channel. This market is not fun and games, right? I know these moon boys that come in real quick. We're all in this together. We're going to the moon. That's what they like to think. Unfortunately, speculators in this market, they're not in this with you. They're looking to take profit when they can. They're looking to essentially exploit all of your mistakes for their gain. They're looking to potentially exploit your gains to then make a mistake and profit on the other end. No one's in this together. That's what the sycophantic Moonboy cabal likes to push, that narrative, right? We're just all in it together. We're in it together. My friends, to me, that is a cult-like mentality that is not real, that is fantasy land, and I've seen this happen before, my friends, over and over and over again in this market as these things crocodile tooth up and crocodile tooth back down over and over and over again. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that I like to keep things as realistic as possible. I look at the charts. I let the charts speak for me. Because at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, this is the only concrete data that we have here in this market. All the pie in the sky, moon boy, hopes and dreams. Kirby, stop talking about the moon boys. Stop talking about little James. I get the comments. My friends, do you realize that this market, the cult-like mentality runs amok through this space? And generally, theoretically, who do you think is going to be the winner in this space? The realistic analyst or the pie in the sky moon boy degenerate? I'll let you be the judge of that. All right. So as these moon boys and degenerates continue to live a life of peril and squalor, the Don will continue to grind for every Satoshi and dollar. Let's get this crypto. My friends, if you do want to see all of my personal trade setup ideas, entry ideas, potential take profit ideas, as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again, I will be keeping you all personally updated with all of this, exactly where I'm looking to potentially enter my next trade, where I'm potentially looking to exit my next trade, where I'm looking to potentially take profit on my next trade. All of my trade setup ideas and alerts in real time exclusively for you in VIP. If you are not already in my VIP, my friends, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video, all right? And one last time, really, I really hope that you appreciate it as much as I do. The thumbs up helps immensely. So please, if you can, leave a thumbs up on the video. Thank you. And if you're brand new, well, consider yourself lucky that you found this channel amidst the sea of euphoric Moonboy madness. Hit the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these overly realistic Bitcoin technical analyses. Okay, my friends, on that note, I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Don't get wrecked here. Do not get caught like a deer in the headlights, okay? Do not be taking that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. On that note, I will see you in VIP right now after this video as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again. My friends, until next time, I'll see you in VIP right now. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and beware of the fake Kirby imposters down in the comment section. I will never post a phone number on your comment. I will never send you any type of unsolicited email. That is not me. You can see the two examples down below. They have the same name as me, but they're posting phone numbers. They're using very weird typing to get around the spam filter. That is not me. This is an example of my real comment here. You can see the nameplate has a gray background to it, and I do leave a creator heart next to the thumbs up so you can validate that that is me. I generally only post the VIP information in a pinned comment, so you know that is me there. My friends, don't fall for any of the fakes. Be smart, be safe. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.